What was it like the first time you saw Michael? Yes.
Oh my God, this guy is going to be the biggest star in the world. He's going to be bigger than Frank Sinatra and the Beatles combined. I can't believe how much talent this kid has. And he was, I think, 13 the first time I saw him, or 12.
Okay. Yep.
And he came out and he danced and he sang effortlessly with no auto-tune, by the way, and just did it for 90 minutes or 120 minutes, depending on where we were playing. We ended up, my senior year in high school, they got a contract to play at the Grand Hotel in Vegas in the summer. So they'd go up for 2 weeks, and then we'd have like 4 weeks off to tour, and then 2 more weeks during the summer. So I spent like a month that summer living at the Grand Hotel with open expense account. You know, we were all comped, so it's like, oh, you want Hennessy VO? Order a bottle, call room service, you know, get some caviar while you're at it, and champagne too.
Wow. Okay, so they took good care of you.
The MGM Grand. But the Jacksons took good care of us. They were really nice and fun to work with. And I saw Jermaine like maybe 5 or 6 years ago. I was in LA, and a friend of mine said, Jermaine is in town. You want to maybe like come over and have a reunion? And so I went and saw him, and it was
amazing.
It was great. Yeah, he's a nice guy. They're all nice guys. All of them were.
That's great.
Tito died this week, which is really sad because he was only 70, and he used to freak me out. I'd walk into their studio, and he'd break into a Jimi Hendrix solo, note for note, perfect, and I'd go, "You can do that?" It's like, well, yeah, that's what I'd be playing if I wasn't in this band.
Right. Wow.
He was amazing. He was.
All right, I have to ask you a question, and I can't believe I've never asked this before. It's going to be kind of a weird departure in the middle of the episode, but listeners, please bear with me. Did you know a guy named Dan Fenton when you were on the road with the Jacksons? Does that name sound familiar?
No.
Okay. Because I've had 2 friends in life who have done lighting for the Jackson 5, and you are one of them, and Dan Fenton is the other.
He probably came after me, because after high school, I went to college and didn't work with them anymore.
Got it.
So I had like a 3-year run.
Yeah, okay.
And then I
wasn't
gone.
sure. Yeah, interesting. I think it was him. It was either you or him told me the first time he worked the gig, somebody said to him, all right, look, you've never seen Michael Jackson on stage before, so you get a pass for the first song. You're going to have your mouth on the floor, and you get to do that, and then I'm going to tap you on the shoulder and wake you up out of it, and then you got to do your job for the rest of the show. And then that's true for everything going forward. But you get the 1 song pass because we all understand. Was that you?
That wasn't
told me that,
me. No, that wasn't me. But it's totally believable based on what I know. Absolutely could be true. You know, it's like the first time I saw. Well, we rehearsed. We rehearsed at SIR in an airplane hangar sized thing with a full sized forum stage. So I had seen him do this already.
Right.
But I never really saw him do it in costume under stage lights with 16,000 people screaming. Right. And I was like, it's like, I think the other lighting guy said, tell the spotlights what to do.
Okay, so maybe you're the reason that Dan heard the speech.
That could very well be, because I probably sat there the whole first song going, oh. And I used to tell people, I know you don't believe this, because at the time Michael hadn't had any solo. He wasn't a solo artist yet. He really had only recorded bubblegummy stuff with the Jacksons. But I said, this kid has more talent in his finger than most artists I've seen have in their whole body.
Amazing.
I absolutely knew from the moment I saw him perform that he was going to be huge. There was just no question.